Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata playthrough. We did quite a lot of very active stuff last time with basically doing the whole Lost Chapel section. So it can be a bit more relaxed this time. We're just gonna basically finish searching this area off. Find all the loot we missed. And on that note, actually, so we can actually pick up the loot, we're going to... so I've kind of made the mistake of putting points into Dex when I really should be putting them into Intelligence, so I'm just going to flip over to that now. We won't get any we won't get any actual bonuses, but because it's every two points. But hey ho, that's why we're on normal. Yeah, so we're going to put some points into Trickery on Nest because, well, yeah, I kind of messed up. But I put all my eggs in the Waldjiff basket when it comes to Trickery, and I really don't want to. I can't be bothered to use Camellia on this playthrough. So yeah, we're just gonna make Nest the pickpocketer, I think. What spells could we do with her? Dispel Magic is alright. Beast Shape. You become a medium wolf. No, we're not going to do that. I mean, if we did that, we could use a different enchantment on our weapon rather than using the keen effect. We just don't have very many level 3 spells, I don't think. So, watch me take absolutely ages to decide what spell to use. Okay, we'll take Keen Edge, and we'll take we'll take Dispel Magic. Or what's Magic Weapon greater? The spell functions like Magic Weapon except that it gives a weapon an enchantment bonus on attack and damage rolls of +1 per 4 caster levels. I think our Enchant Blade already does that, so... Yeah, I mean, we can learn spells from scrolls, so it's not really a big deal with Nest. And then let's think of a mythic rank. What would be good? We could get abundant casting, which would help with how little we're able to cast stuff. When using... I mean, we don't really need this because we've got... we have Fence and Grace, so we don't really need Weapon Finesse. Or Dodge Mythic. The bonus from Dodge increases by 1. You also gain a Dodge bonus to AC equal to your Mythic rank against the first attack to target makes you around. We might get that at some point, but let's get Abundant Casting. I'd like to have more spell usage with Nest, definitely. Lan, you can... we'll keep putting points into Wisdom. And then, yeah, same skills as ever. And there's Key Power. Restoration. This monk can spend 2 points from his key pool as a standard action to dispel temporary negative effects or 1 permanent negative level. Sun Speed. Grant yourself a burst of speed. This increases the monk's base land speed by 30 feet for 1 minute. That might be useful for moving him up. What's Wholeness of Body? That's just a heal. A poison. Let's do Restoration. And then for Land's Mythic, we'll go Deadly Aim. You get a +3 bonus on range damage rolls instead of +2. Yeah, well, that seems fine. Allbrig. Another easy level up. Just put everything into strength. And same skills as ever. And we'll go power attack mythic to increase how useful that is. Do we have power attack? Yeah, we have power attack turned on all the time, so that's fine. We'll do stigmatized witch still. Keep putting points into charisma. She's kind of better at persuasion than Darren is now. Yeah, that's fine. For a hex, protective luck and fortune are both really good. Yeah, we'll do fortune. It goes well with cackle because fortune only lasts 1 round, but then cackle can extend it basically. We could give her a phantasmal killer. That might be pretty good. Or we could give her Death Ward, which is also a really good defense. It stops attacks that drain negative levels, which can be really annoying. Or we could give her False Life Greater, which just improves how strong that is. Phantasmal Killer's more fun. Let's go with... let's go with that. And then her mythic ability. We'll give her improved abundant casting. Or should we give her enduring spells? I think that's better for Darren. Just... Oh, okay. Just had a quick look at the guide I'm using for her, and I think, yeah, we'll go with spell penetration. Especially as we just got Phantasmal Killer, that makes that even better, more likely to work. Darren. Also just put points into charisma. Yeah, we'll do the points there. Why not? And we can give him Death Ward. Or freedom of movement negates the downsides that he has at the beginning of combat, doesn't it? But we'll go... oh, Crusader's Edge is good as well. When you cast this spell on a melee weapon in your primary hand, you imbue it with the powerful holy energy, granting your primary weapon the Bane quality against evil outsiders. Okay, yeah, we'll go Crusader's Edge. And then for his mythic... no, not an extra feat, sorry. Abundant casting, because we didn't get that last time. And then Sealer, who's going to be filling in for Waljiff. We'll just increase her strength. And then, we could give her trickery. No, Nesta's still got better trickery than that. Just do law, religion, and knowledge world, and I guess it doesn't hurt to have someone else that could do trickery, so we'll give her one in trickery. It kind of fits her backstory as well. She did used to be a thief. And then for her mythic ability, what should we give her? We give her an extra mythic ability. Or could give her improved initiative mythic. That's pretty good. Let's give her improved initiative mythic. And
rules are made to be broken.
Heal us up, Darren. Actually, you know what? We're going to rest. Now the time pressure's off. Want to get our spells back. Oh, wait. No. While I remember, always forget to do the spell book. Yeah, especially now that we've actually got spells that we can use. Spell slots we could use even. We'll have more shocking grasps. We'll have 3 shocking grasps, 3 corrosive touches, and 3 true strikes. Oh, actually, now we don't have wall gif. Let's have 2 shields and 4 true strikes rather than doing corrosive touch. And then we'll give us another blink, another mirror image even, another cat's grace, and blur, and frigid touch. And then we'll just go force punch, I think. Yeah, 3 hastes and 3 force punches is good, I think. Sealer, you can have another spell in your spell slot here as well. Until the end of its duration, all allies within the aura are immune to fear. That's not bad. Okay, yeah, we'll have that. She doesn't get many spells, Ember. Not Ember, sorry, Sealer. Ember should have a ton of spells now. Protective Ritual. Ember, you can do that. Camouflage. No one's good at camouflaging us. Nest, I guess you're the best, so you can do that. Darren, you're pretty good at alchemy. And then scroll scribing, doesn't really matter. Sealer, you can do that. Yeah, let's just do a rest.
Everyone looks rather busy. And yet there's nothing for me to do to help the crusade? Oh, what a pity. I suppose being bone idol is also an important task. By right of blood, I claim this duty as my own.
Okay. And now with that rest we can search everywhere. I wish I should have just left that box that we broke into. I should have left it empty because I'll always be paranoid that there was some really good loot in there that we lost. But oh well. No going back. Oh wait, Sealer.
We will win this war.
Get on your horse. Same with you, Darren.
Skip the pleasantries.
That's easy.
Right, so there's a few areas up here we can look through. But this area of the map's actually quite big. There's quite a lot to have a look at.
Next time.
Try the lockpick. No. Sealer, do you want to have a go?
Reason to pause.
Oh. I miss you, Warjiff. I miss you. Come back, please. Oh yeah, we already went up there. It does make me sad that Warjiff leaves. I mean, it's definitely in his character. He's not, he's never pretended to be anything but someone that's kind of self-serving. But let's descend to the foot. And descend to the foot again. Oh, some gargoyles.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Oh, we haven't done any buffs. Oh, whoops. Never forget to do them.
No glory without risk.
We should be fine though.
You won't survive me.
Do some now. Why not? Yeah, just give him bark skin. And Nest, you've now got more buffs. We'll organise the we'll organise how our thing's set up at some point. Do an instrument of freedom. And Ember, you can do Scorching Ray. What does that do? Paralysed. Everyone's paralysed except Darren. Okay.
Short work of this.
Oh, Nest, you're not paralysed either. Okay. Try a Frigid Touch.
Cover me.
Ember, give Mage Armor.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Your blade was guided. Oh, wow. He's got stuff on him. As has he. Right, let's do some buffs now. Heroism. Sealer, get back on your horse, please. Darren, do... No, don't do Archon Zora. Do Bark Skin, please. I'm not going to give it to everybody, just give it to the frontliners. And do a Bless. Okay, let's look around. There's a whole area around here.
Stab their face.
Don't know why those schools didn't see us. Just chilling, I guess.
The light take you.
Out of my sight. Endure this.
I'll loot your corpse. No glory without risk.
Easy enough, just 2 ghouls. No trouble.
Precisely.
There's another way up here. Let's ascend to the top. See what's up here.
Always watch your back.
Where does this take us? Oh, hello. Gargoyle attack.
I will see to your demise.
Ember. Are they immune to mind affecting? No, they're not. Try out Phantasmal Killer. So, Phantasmal Killer, you have to roll twice. One for it to land and then one for it to actually work. So it's a pretty high risk spell, but if it lands, you just get an insta-kill. And that's always fun.
Your death awaits. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Make every strike count.
Try it again. Why not? Yeah, it didn't work that time. Can't always work.
Cover me.
We're fine.
Take you.
Yeah. Try the athletics check. When they explode in one hit, it's pretty satisfying. Okay, Darren, do give all big ball strength. Oh, okay. I thought that was one container on its own. I guess not. Some more ghouls.
Precision and grace.
Stab their backs.
Try Phantasmal Killer again. Didn't work. It will fail more than it won't fail, I think. At least until we get better spellcaster level.
Into the fray.
At least try to entertain me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. I'll make short work of this.
I'll loot your corpse. Surrender or else.
Easy stuff.
No glory without risk.
Oh, there's more hanging around. We don't need 2 shocking grass there. Put frigid touch there.
Your death awaits.
Oh, if you could all run closer, that'd be great. Because then Darren can take you out. Yes. Okay, thank you. Do a channel Harm Undead. That's perfect.
You won't survive me.
Sealer.
Guide my blade.
Oh, amazing. Just run up here. Cast blur on yourself.
Out of my sight.
Finish it off. Oh, you probably won't finish it off. Can you finish it off, Aubrey? Thank you. Another gargoyle. You know what? Turn off turn-based mode. Nest, you can activate that for sure. This is simple enough that I think we don't... Aha, there we go. So this is something we are... it's actually something useful to this playthrough. There's an altar of Desna. And as we've kind of already worked out, well, Desna's a big part of the Azata playthrough. It's kind of connected to her as a god. But we need to find some stuff first. I swear I just saw that there was a thing here. No, apparently not. Yeah, let's come back over here then. In your own time.
They will break
Oh,
against our resolve.
That's not great, but yeah. Sealer, look after yourself. Do define weapon favor. What are you doing? I think the succubus is bugging out. Oh no. Darren, give Sealer Crusader's Edge. Okay, there's a small sextant. Sextant engraved with the butterfly, the symbol of Desna. If you listen closely, you can just make out a melody coming from it. So that's one of the things we need. Oh, hello. A stringy demon dand. Oh, let's make sure we don't all die.
I need a moment to recover. A terrible mistake.
Well, Ness got knocked down there, but that's okay.
Precisely.
Darren, do a heal.
The world's not ending just yet.
I will not
Actually,
be
just
troubled.
use potions. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. 3 spells per day as the using the reach spell feat. Remind me what that is. Go farther. That's not that useful, but we'll give her these for now. What are some of these that we've got? That's about the weapon finesse feat. Belt of Mighty Constitution. Oh, I forgot to level up the dog. Another one into strength. And yeah, athletics and persuasion. I bet I didn't level up the horse either. Yeah, there you go. Increase your dex, please. Search all the stuff.
I will see to your
They should have
demise.
known better.
Seela, why aren't you on your horse? Please get back on your horse. And Darren, are you not on your dog anymore?
Missed me already.
Is it because I leveled them up? Does it, for some reason, de-saddle you? Fair enough.
Everything has a price.
We were going into the inventory to drink, weren't we? Use until fully healed. Hold on a minute. I think... Yeah, that's a rapier, Mind Piercer. We'll definitely give one of those that to Darren. Is there another rapier? Oh, we'll just swap out the second one for that one. Blaze of Disaster. This +1 flaming quarterstaff grants its wielder an ability to cast a fireball spell 3 times a day as an 8th level wizard. We'll give that to Ember. It's in her wheelhouse. It's just sticking out above her head. Looks a bit weird. Cool. Let's carry on. It's very specific music, Sting.
Always time to rob them of their treasures.
Performance is lacking. You are lacking.
All good, all good.
Into the fray.
Oh. Who lost levels? Was it the horse or was it Seela? Yeah, she's lost a level. The horse did too. Everyone else is... Oh no, Ness lost a level. This is why you want the Death Ward buff. I didn't think we'd need it right away. But I guess I was wrong. Do you have restoration, Darren? Cures ability damage. Okay, give it to Nest. Did that work? Yeah. Give it to Seela as well then.
The waiting's never fun.
Demons, especially in later on in the game, demons will use the level drain a ton and it's really irritating. So having the Death Ward spell is pretty essential in some ways. Because it's, I think, the best counter to it. And there's a cave. Let's look in the cave. I think this is where Darren said he was taken when he was captured. It's pretty dark in here. Let's use...
my way.
Let's put a light on Ulrich.
careful now.
Hello.
They dare threaten me.
Too late for
Let's
apologies.
have some fun.
Wonderful. Ah, there you go. A small harp. A harp engraved with a butterfly, the symbol of Desna. If you listen closely, you can just make out a melody coming from it. That's similar to the sextant that we found. So this is where Darren said he said he was taken somewhere where they were keeping all their treasures. Which looks like a big pile of hoarded stuff. Book of Dreams. The book you found reveals only part of its secrets, at least for the moment. Among the bones and debris of the crypt lies an ancient tome. It is out of place here, unblemished by dust or time. It feels much heavier in hand than a book of its size should. It resonates lightly with magical energies. Gold filigree frames the cover, which appears as a night sky without words or title. Leafing through its pages reveals it to be a collection of myriad tales about travels and luck, cryptic dreams and helpful visions, and friends leaving their hometown to travel around the world. No one of the characters featured, though, are of any renown. Oddly, the book seems to have never been completed. The stories end halfway through. Unable to discern more, you pack the book away for later study. While this book is active, each time you use an ability that lets you summon multiple creatures, their number is increased by 1. Okay. Turn that on, Nest. Wonderful. Anything else of interest in here? Some cold iron. Don't know what that's for, but it seems important. It seems these gargoyles were dead before some unknown force beheaded them. Darren, was this you? You were pretty cagey about how you escaped. And we know that your entity has a knack for beheading things. I think that ladder takes us up to the well, which was near where we found him. We fully searched this cave then? I think so. Looks like it. Yep, let's get out of here.
Precisely.
We found what I came here looking for. Right, now we want to go back to that shrine of Desna. And then I'm pretty sure we're done here. Oh, it's up there. Right, is there a way for us to get up there easily? Oh, there's do the athletics check. Succeeded, lovely. Yeah, let's go get that. There's just some lockpicks, nothing of importance. Okay, go back down. And yeah, I want to come over here to the Desnian altar. And Desna's the goddess of, you know, freedom, but also kind of music and arts and things like that. So all these instruments have something to do with this. So where are they? The small sextant and the small harp. They go in there. And now you see there's more that we can do here. I think the order is middle, left, middle, right. Is that not right? Middle again, maybe? There's a specific order you have to do this. Maybe left to right? See, finding the pieces and putting them in the altar, I think's a fine way to do the puzzle, because like it all says it's stuff to do with Desna, so you could intuit that you should put it here. But then knowing what order to press this in is very that's where it's just like, how are you supposed to do it? Hold on one sec. Okay, just check what it is. So it's middle, right, left, middle. Okay, there we go.
I hear you.
The song of Elysium rings out against the thunderous rumbling of the approaching storm. It almost fades away to nothing, but then a sweet female voice joins in. It sings the simple notes, then whispers.
I hear your voice, but I don't see you. Where are you? Show yourself. Did she send you?
A hazy female figure appears in the air. Your voice seems familiar. In the destroyed temple of Desna, you heard a message from a mysterious woman warning of an attack on Kenabris.
I doubt we've met before. But this melody unites us. Desna herself must have brought you here. In the name of Desna, I see you. How beautiful.
The figure turns to you. A moment later she shudders and you hear a muffled sob. A fragile blue butterfly, a messenger of Desna, lands on your palm. Did the goddess herself really lead you here? Why are you crying?
So beautiful. You're beautiful. It's so strange to see such beauty in a dirty dungeon. With these filthy eyes. Wait. You're not here, are you? It's just an apparition. I'm awaiting execution in the dungeons below Dresden. If Desna really sent you, if I still deserve some mercy, find me, please, find me.
So that's to do with another companion that we can get. And you can always end up getting her, but this actually allows you to get her a bit early than you would in the other paths. Do I just leave that loot that we couldn't open?
Precisely.
I can't really say I'm bothered to go back and get it. I doubt there's like, you know, the best bit of loot ever in the game is hiding in there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to search on that side of things. Let's just, this way seems quicker. We could go back to the cave and then go through the ladder, but I don't know if that's any quicker. Let's just climb back up. And we'll go see Anevia and then get out of this place. Oh, well, we are back on the road now here. Okay, yeah, we're just going to leave it. Maybe off camera, maybe I'll stop by with Camellia and see if she can open it easier. Oh, they're T-posing a bit. Some ghouls bugging out there. Okay. Everyone come on, running around. Don't know why I'm clicking this all individually. Let's just... Yeah, there you go. Make your own way down. Regil looks at Social with contempt. Despite their difference in height, it seems it's the gnome who is looking down on his counterpart. You wanted to ask me about something. I'm listening. Social lowers his head with cold respect. Thank you for finding the time to listen to me. It regards a personal matter. There was a woman in your squad. She perished covering our retreat, and I don't even know her name. But she carried this shield. It once belonged to my brother. Do you happen to know how she came to have it? A personal matter. Of course. How silly of me to expect a relevant question. Regil chuckles. After savouring the expression on Social's face, he continues. Her name was Marenta, and she turned out to be a better soldier than I thought. Too bad she still wasn't good enough to survive. She'd transferred to us from the Order of the Nail, the Extirpators chapter, if memory serves me right. I wasn't interested in her reasons for changing chapters, and she never gave any. Such transfers are not forbidden, though they are not encouraged. In any case, she already had the shield when she came to us, and the only way to find out where she got it is to ask at her former chapter. But the gods only know where they are now, and which demons they are slaughtering. Thank you for your answer, Paralictor. With cold politeness, Solcior lowers his head and bows before the knight, then turns to you. It seems I have reached a dead end. This isn't the end. You can still find those knights. Perhaps if the goddess helps me. But where are they? Where do I even begin to look for them? If only I had the chance to talk to her while she was still alive. Social looks away. I sound so selfish. She died, and all I talk about is what she could have done for me. But it's not only that. This shield was Trevor's treasure. He wouldn't have given it away for no reason. How did this woman get it? Did she deceive Trevor? Kill him? Or perhaps the opposite? She meant so much to him that he gave her the shield voluntarily. I keep mulling it over, trying to understand, trying to imagine what happened to my brother, and what role Marenta played in his story. If she was still alive, maybe I'd have to exact my vengeance for her and for my brother on her. Or maybe we'd sit next to each other and she'd tell me all about their adventures together. She might have become my mortal enemy or a sworn sister. But she's dead. She's just dead. None of that will happen now. Do you understand? The cleric's voice trembles. Perhaps we will meet these extirpators. I shall pray that we do, but I won't hold my breath. Social shakes his head. Let's talk about this later. I need time to gather my thoughts. Hurry up, you guys. There you are. Taking your sweet old time. Can we talk to anybody? Oh, they're just doing kind of ambient dialogue. Everything is quiet here. I think I'd be of more use on the front lines. Anevia. Anevia looks at you with apprehension. She warily reaches out for your shoulder, but then jerks her fingers away. That flash. This time it was even brighter than it was over the grey garrison. And you've changed again. Irabeth emerges from behind Anevia's back. Her body is covered in bandages, her hair is threaded with grey, and her voice is weak. It's as if she has aged a decade. You still came for me. For us, The half-elf orc's voice breaks. I thought it was the end. Anevia takes her wife by the arm, as if fearing she might fall. Commander, I admit, I never believed in miracles. But now I know why the Queen put you in command of this army. Today you did the impossible again, right before our eyes. You pulled your people from a demon's mouth, opened the road to Dresden for us again, and you saved my family again. We've lost many people, but our army is still in fighting form. Yes, many died, and even more will die yet. Today, tomorrow, every day until the end of this war. But every day there's another chance to save someone. She gives you a carefree smile. I hope these would-be crusaders will not easily forget the lessons this night has taught them. Regil. Socio. This night has left scars on our soldiers, on their bodies and in their hearts, but it also showed them that the power of demons is not boundless. We can destroy the demons, and we will. Lan. Fighting the demons on their own territory is better than waiting for them to come to us like they did in Kenabris. We're on the right path. It might not be the easiest climb, but we'll be fine. Sela. Hey, why all the glum faces? We won, come on. She raises her sword to the brightening sky. To victory! Camellia. If we're finished here, I suggest we head back to the camp. The stench here is horrendous. Besides, I wouldn't mind catching up on some sleep. Is that right, Your Majesty? Are you tired? You don't like the nasty stench, huh? Should we put in a complaint that the demons didn't greet you with the proper etiquette? As if you know anything about proper etiquette. Darren. I will remember this night for the rest of my life. Darren's shoulders slump, but then he grins. I've always wanted to throw a bash in a church. I suppose this counts. If your bards are any good, they'll make at least a dozen songs about this night, with half of them so eerie that they make you cry and shiver, and the other half jolly and bawdy, perfect for drunken hollering. Queen Galfrey whispers so that only you can hear her. This beast possesses a terrible, unholy power, and still it fell at your feet. I was right about you. You are more than just a mighty force. You are our hope. For me, for us, for all of Galarian. Another thing, Commander. Your tiefling pal ran off the night of the attack. Nobody's seen him since. I'm not sure we'll be able to find him. He left without a trace. I'll get the survivors back to camp. Let them rest up a little while at least. It was a scary night, but we've still got Dresden ahead of us. There we go. Lost Chapel has been cleared. They're walking off very slowly. Shall we head back to camp? Stranger. The absence of an answer is an answer too. You guys are just everywhere, aren't you? Hanging about and being of no help. Yeah, there's just that loot, but we couldn't open it, could we? So... Oh. Oh, that was in the altar, I guess, from doing the puzzle. Sure, we'll just take them all with us. Souvenirs. As the story unfolds, you draw closer to events that have the power to change everything. Some quests and locations may become available. Proceed when you are ready. I think, we've pretty much done everything that we can in this section. We just have one more army to fight, and that's the last army before Dresden. I think we'll do that next time, though, so we'll just head back to camp quickly. Yeah, long night for the Crusades. You can probably hear in my voice as well. I'm pretty a bit worn out. What do you? Oh, I thought I'd ask him this. What do you think of what happened in the Grey Garrison? Did you feel a change in yourself? It's hard not to notice when the demons start running away from you like a flock of frightened bats. Powers granted by Iomedae to defeat demons. Lan raises his hand above his head and pensively scratches behind his single horn. Since I was a kid, I've taken whatever I've been given and used it as best I can. Anything goes when you're trying to survive. It doesn't matter where your blessings come from. We can think about that when we're old, if we live that long. But you know, this time I'm not sure. A divine power that just appears out of nowhere. Sooner or later we'll have to pay for it. And I'd like to know what the price will be. What do you think of life on the surface? It must be very different from life underground. Of course! As far as living conditions, the surface is definitely a better place to be. It's easier to get good food and water, not to mention build a house, and even grow a few things. In older, well-established settlements, you don't have to deal with anything scarier than rats, or maybe foxes stealing chickens. As for the kind of lives you have, I heard a story about demon worshippers abducting a whole family and sacrificing them one by one while the others watched. But there were some brave Crusader knights nearby, and they killed the villains and saved everyone. And I heard another story. A young blacksmith lost his arm in a fire, couldn't work to feed his wife and baby. They tried their best and lived from hand to mouth, but they were still destitute. In the end, the desperate blacksmith robbed a traveller one night on the road, but there were some brave Crusader knights nearby. They caught the robber and threw him in prison. Not long after, his wife smothered their baby and hanged herself. Up here, the same person can proudly say he's protecting the innocent from demons, and then look the other way while the same innocent starves just because they were born into a poor family. Queen Galfrey prolongs her life with sun orchid elixirs that cost enough to feed an entire city. Back in our caves, everyone is equally poor, and if one person starves, the whole tribe starves. We don't abandon our own in times of trouble. That's the power of a tribe. The laws of the service are made so that some get everything and others get nothing. I might just be a naive fool from the caves, but I don't understand how it's possible to have so much more and share so much less. Anyway, look who I'm talking to. You know how life on the you must know life on the service much better than I do. Oh yes, I also have a few questions for our feckless aristocracy. But I guess they'll have to wait until we drive the demons back into the abyss and close the world wound. Lan smiles his strange half-smile, which breaks along the border between the two sides of his face. At the end of the day, the world is full of injustice, but it's also full of mad beasts ready to tear us to pieces. You said you were prepared to risk your life to do something meaningful. What exactly did you mean? To invent a new salad and have it named after me? Lan remarks grimly. Then he sighs. Truth be told, I don't know. It would be much easier if all I really wanted was to kill demons, then a few more demons, and then more demons after that. Good, honest rage and no needless brooding. I think I actually envy the warriors who can live like that. But I can't. If life's taught me anything, it's that there are no easy choices. Dying a glorious death isn't enough. Some heroes of the Crusade did that and also saved entire settlements, erected the wardstones. Their actions kept the lands of Mendev safe for decades. That's what I want. For my dumb, short life to have meant something. You think I have an exaggerated opinion of myself? Some scaly freak crawls out of the caves and wants to take control of the wardstones and flaunt Iomede's banner. Any fool can charge at the front lines of the demonic armies and die there, but what good will that do? I want something meaningful, you know? Even if I have to pay the highest price, especially if I have to pay it. There are plenty of worthier people who need to survive this war and tell everyone else what nutcases we were. Thank you for your answers. So long. No, Commander doesn't have anything more to say. I'm fine with that. I think we have to talk to Social, don't we? Let's do... Social is drawing a tousle-haired young man standing hunched before him. The drawing looks much better than the reality. Social doesn't try to embellish anything, but on his page the young man looks less like a sickly student and more like a hero from a romantic ballad. Turn your head to the right a bit. Yes, that's it. Oh, Commander. Hail! The young man is obviously uneasy in the presence of a superior. Social, who's this? His name is Aaron Keir. I'm an engineer, beg your pardon. I'm responsible for camp fortifications. Aaron fidgets under your gaze and ducks his head in a low bow. Are you friends? It's not that. I just needed the advice of a priest. I'm not very religious, but, you know, sometimes a person feels a little lost in life and... Everyone feels down sometimes. We talked, and I thought art could help strengthen his spirit. I look much better in the drawing than in reality. The young man smiles faintly. The revered cleric says this is how Shaylin sees me, that I could be like this, if I wasn't such a worthless piece of... No, it's not that. The goddess sees the best in you. The people around you, don't interrupt. The people around you see how kind, brave and reliable you are. Others are afraid to admit their sins to themselves, and you are afraid to admit you have and you are afraid to admit you have virtues. Don't be afraid. Look at yourself through the eyes of the goddess, through the eyes of your friends. That is why you need this sketch. Thank you, cleric. I will try. Social, I need to talk to you. Of course. Aaron, let's continue this later. Saluting you, the young man leaves in a hurry. Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? Have you gotten used to your new powers? Such power. It's like I'm a young priest again, taking my first steps in service to the goddess. When Shaylin first entrusted me with the power to heal the wounded, I was so afraid to touch anyone with these hands, and I didn't even wash them for a week, until my mother took me by the ear and led me to the wash basin. The cleric smiles a broad, boyish smile. Of course, the powers you gave me are far stronger than those granted to a novice cleric, stronger than most clerics ever receive. It is not my duty to feel proud of them, but to use them in the service of others, and to ensure that what happened in Kenabris, what happened to my brothers in faith, will never happen again. Did you think about what the Hell Knight told you? Yes. Social shakes his head. Another dead end. I still know nothing. How could Trevor have parted with his shield? I can't imagine. You don't know that what your brother has endured in this war. Perhaps the person you once knew is gone. I don't want to believe that. I can't. Not Trevor. With a sudden shiver, Socio looks down and whispers faintly, Brother, will I recognise you when I find you? You know, it's not only the Hell Knights who told me the truth. Knight Tirabade refused to tell me anything about my brother's fate while I was serving in Kenabris, but after these events she finally broke her silence. And the thing she told me... Social shakes his head. That he was a good fighter, but a terrible knight, and an utterly worthless paladin. He became more and more cruel as time went on. He started caring more about destroying the enemy than protecting the innocent. He gushed over Prelate Halrin and his witch hunts. Eventually, the goddess's patience wore thin. When he beat up some poor fellow for blasphemy, Shaylin took away Trevor's powers. That was a huge blow for him. He left the city, asking only that his disgrace be kept secret from his family. That's why Urbeth didn't say anything earlier. Brother. My brother, but how? He's always been kind, merciful. Where could this cruelty have come from? What do you think of your brother's fate now? I can't wrap my head around what I've learnt. It's as if we're talking about a different person altogether. How could he? Why did he give his shield to that she-devil in black armour? Oh, Shaylin, let this all be a mistake. Thanks for talking. My pleasure. Right, rather than going around and talking to everyone, I'm going to leave it there for today. Got quite a lot of the story done, and next time we will march on Dresden and end Act 2, I think. That'll be a big... Oh, actually, before we go, let's investigate our suspect number 1, who has been suspicious.
Careful now. That's easy.
Have I failed the perception check? I thought you could find something else in here after the fire.
Precisely.
Oh, maybe I did. I don't know if the game tells you if you fail a perception check. But she always seems to do alright, doesn't she? When trouble goes down. How are you, Irabeth? Oh, nothing more to say. That's fine.
Always watch your back.
Do you have anything more to say, Queen Galfrey? No. Ulbrig? How? Oh, yeah, no. How? Ulbrig looks lost as he stares at his hands, protracting and retracting his sharp claws. Everyone dead. There's no one left. No one. I just can't wrap my head around it. I'm so sorry. Ulbrich nods wordlessly and lets out a long sigh. Well, tears won't win us this war. How can I help, War Chief? No, nothing else to say. That's fine. Right. I did think that there was something we could find in Naran's tent, but maybe not. Maybe she's innocent. Oh wait, we should go and check in here because we lost our traveling cleric, didn't we? Kado. Commander. A slim young man, almost a boy, holding a shepherd's staff in his hand, looks at you with admiration and awe. He seems unsure whether to salute you or drop to his knees. Hesitantly, he simultaneously raises his hand in a salute as he bends in a deep bow. I see you're tending the altar now. The young man casts a glance at the altar of Adabar and sighs. I know it's not exactly the done thing for a priest of Eristil to tend to an altar of Adabar, but what else can I do? I can't leave our soldiers without protection from corruption from the abyss. Can I? And I can't leave this esteemed Ramethus's work unfinished. Who are you? My name is Kaedo, Commander. Kaedo the Shepherd from Last Wall. I'm from a humble stock, village born and bred. I used to watch over the sheep. And once when I was a boy, a cleric passed through our village. Old Jod was his name. He was a kind man. He gave me an apple, looked me in the eye and told me, "You've got a pure soul, boy. I see you're going to serve Erastil just like myself." There's no way I could be a cleric. I didn't even know the letters. But when I heard of your crusade, my heart told me to join you, so I did. I may not know how to fight, but I can still help the warriors, heal their wounds and comfort their suffering souls. I ran away from home in the dead of night, taking nothing with me, and came here. Since then, Erastil has started giving me spells, just like a real cleric. So that's how I came here. The boy sighs. At first I just helped Honourable Rathamus, and then, since he's been gone, oh woe is me. I have to go. Yes, Commander, I'll be here if you need me. Right, okay. I'll stop talking to people. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today, and next time we'll start the conclusion of Act 2. But cool, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to follow this series more, and leave a like or a comment if you're feeling generous. Thanks for watching. See ya.